Well, good morning, everybody. We're reading through Ezekiel 9 to 12 today, and there should be some things that really stand out for us here. One is the mark, and the other is one of the sayings that Jesus used all the time. But first of all, the mark, we see here with Ezekiel, he sees his vision of this agent of heaven going through and being given the assignment to mark those who belong to Yahweh. And those who do not receive the mark are then later destroyed. They go through and they're set for destruction. This should remind us of what we read in Revelation, and we're all familiar with the mark of the beast, but a number of Christians miss the fact that there's also the mark of the Lord, that those who are meant for eternity with the Lord are marked. They receive a mark of the Lord, and they're set aside for eternity with the Lord. And then there are those who receive the mark of the beast, and they're set aside for destruction. We've got a bit of traffic here today. That's a bit odd because the end of our street is closed. But anyway, I digress. Then there's the thing that the Lord says to Ezekiel. That they're the people they have eyes but they can't see, and they have ears but they can't hear. And this is the thing that Jesus repeated, and we hear him often say after his parables, that him who have ears to hear. And that meant that those who really were seeking him, those who were earnest in wanting to understand, would be able to understand. But also it leaves us with that knowledge that people don't see what we see, and they don't hear what we hear, and yet we judge them as if they do. It has struck me a number of times when I've written on things that I thought were obvious, that people go, "Whoa, I didn't see it that way," and other people say, "Hey, I really love that perspective that you have. I wish I had that perspective." And it's a perspective that the Lord gives to us when we walk in earnestness with Him, when we walk in seeking Him, when we walk in desiring to know Him, to know His ways so that we can know Him. In doing that, we're given the mind of Christ. We're able to see what He sees. We see the unseen. We have His perspective. What matters to Him matters to us. What breaks His heart breaks our heart, and we have this. But there are those that you could spend days trying to teach. You can spend days trying to help them to see what you see, and they're not going to get it. Now, those people who say that they love that perspective, those are the people who are more open. Those are the people who can learn. Those are the people who can receive, because they have a desire. They're attracted to that sort of thing. And that's how we can recognize who we need to spend the most time with. It's not with those who just don't understand anything that we're saying, but those who can receive it in glimpses, those who are attracted to it. And those are the ones whose hearts have already been prepared. The other ones, they're still incubating. They're not ready yet. They'll get there, and they will have somebody assigned to them. But for now, we need to come alongside those people who can partially see, can partially hear, who are attracted by those things, and who want to learn even more. So, yeah, that's our assignment. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And it's exciting, isn't it? Isn't it exciting when you realize that you're seeing things that other people can't see? Isn't that exciting? Isn't it exciting to know that you hear what other people can't hear? We have these insights, and it's wonderful. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so you guys, listen, go through your day today and just realize that just because you see it doesn't mean everybody else can see it. And don't be afraid to describe to people what you see, because then you're going to find out who you need to spend the time with. You guys be blessed today. Be encouraged. Love you all.